Okay, I decided to work a little bit on my table while this is drying. I've already gotten 3 coats, and you can already see it's pretty reflective already, and that's before even wet sanding and buffing. This is just paint, so it's a high gloss. But right now I'm going to work on this, trying to get this table done up. I'm going to try this stuff, never tried it before. It's a gel. Just going to apply it with a paintbrush. Let's see how this works. So let me read the instructions on this thing and apply it, and then I'll bring you guys back in to see what it does. Okay, so I've applied the gel on half the table, so I want to kind of see a comparison. And what it says is to brush it on, wait 5 to 10 minutes, and just wash it off with water and repeat as necessary. I'm going to try one the way they say, and then if I don't fully like the results, I'm going to try and apply some to the other side and kind of wait 5 to 10 minutes and go over it with one of my Scotch-Brites. See if we can't get better results if I don't like the way that turns out. And all I did to apply it is I used a 1-inch paintbrush, dipped it in, and just slopped it on. So I'll be back after I clean this off. I gotta wait 10 minutes. I'll come back, clean it off, and we'll bring you back to see the results. Okay, so I did it exactly how they said. I waited the full 10 minutes, washed off with water, wiped it down, and like I figured, I wouldn't be happy with it. So I'll try the other side with a Brillo pad or Scotch-Brite. And just so you guys can see, I put it on the same way with a brush. Just brushed it on. I'll wait 10 minutes. The only difference this time is I'll scrub it with a Scotch-Brite. See if I get any better results. Okay, so the Scotch-Brite did a little bit better, but as you can see, this is going to be a lot of work. So I'm going to break out some sandpaper, maybe some 1000 grit sandpaper, see if I can't wet sand it out, and I'll probably be trying to do a bunch of stuff. Who knows, whatever's going to work. I might have to dig my orbital sander out. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'm going to keep on working on this, and I'll be back. Alright. Been working on this thing, I don't know, about a half hour. Almost got a quarter of it done. What I've been doing is wet sanding it with 240. And once I get it to where I want it, I'm going to probably go over it with 1000 grit, and then I don't know if I'll buff it out and then wax it or what yet, but get to that when I get to it. For now, I gotta still clean up the rest of this table and find some way to get in that groove. Might have to get regular sandpaper in that. So anyways, that's how I've been cleaning this table. I'm going to get the rest of this. Alright, here's a quick look of how far I've gotten it. See the comparison. So it's coming along pretty good. You can see got most of the rust off. Still going to have to come through here with 1000 grit. Kind of smooth it out and put some wax on it and see how it does. But it's looking pretty nice, so hopefully this is the ticket. Alright, it's still coming along. Almost like a brand new table. That's the difference right there. Arms are getting tired. Been scrubbing this thing for a while now. But It's coming.
Okay, so I got my new bearings in today for the guides. They go on the back side of the blade, and it's the bearing for the guides. So I'll be putting those in today. There's the old ones. They're pretty trashed. But I'll also be cleaning the whole assembly up a little bit more than I did the last time. Just so it'll adjust a little smoother. I was having a hard time getting it to move. So I've got the adjusters. I got the threads soaking in some rust remover. And I'm going to use a wire brush and try and get all that rust out. If that doesn't get it, then I'll have to try and re-tap. Actually, I guess it would be re-dye the threads on that. So yeah, I'm going to keep moving on this table and that assembly and be back after that. Okay, so I got this thing finally cleaned up really good. Looking really good. I've got the adjuster working pretty good. This one will adjust the bearing by itself. This one will adjust the guides. So eventually I'll probably want to get some different knobs, something that I can get a more handle on instead of this little thing, but for now this'll work. Okay, the next thing I'm going to work on is a gasket for this. I looked online to see how much they wanted for a gasket. Well, like 160 bucks for a gasket. So instead of paying for that, I got a small piece of Grylon. What this is a nylon garlock gasket material. So I'm going to cut out my own gasket and put it on there and see if this works. So wouldn't you know it, I was messing with the gasket and the bolts in here, and one of the heads breaks off on one of them. So now I got to drill it out, get an easy out, and take that thing out, get a new bolt. And wouldn't you know it, I try to get this out with an easy out, and it breaks my easy out. Okay, so I got the gasket made. I still have this broken bolt issue to deal with, and I don't have a drill press or a mill, so I may end up taking it to my father-in-law's and using his mill, because I'm just not getting that bolt out. Anyways, probably put the gearbox on, just leave that bottom bolt out for now so nothing gets in there, and keep moving along, and at some point I'll just end up going over to my father-in-law's. Okay, so the gearbox is on temporarily. That's what it looks like. Okay, so just to show you guys what I'm doing, I'm still working on this broken off bolt right now. I'm drilling it out with a 17/32. I went and got a new 1/4 20 bolt, and while I was there I also got a threading kit. These are little thread inserts, and what you do is you drill out the hole, you tap it, and thread one of these in there, and then you can put your bolt onto that. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm still drilling out this hole. It's going real slow, but I kind of want to take my time so I don't elongate that hole or anything, because I don't have a drill press. Just using a hand drill. So I'm just trying to be real careful. Alright, so I got it all drilled out, tapped. I put the insert in it, and it closed up pretty good. Got a good cinch down on it. I'm not going to put oil in there right now, but hopefully this holds. Hopefully the gasket holds. Anyways, now I can move on to some more stuff. I don't think I've shown this yet, but I finished a tabletop also. Almost like new. There's a little few spots that I wasn't able to get out. Maybe the next go round when I clean it, it'll clean up pretty nice, hopefully. I'm going to paint the knobs. These are to attach the bottom guide assembly to the bottom of the table. So that's what these knobs are. I'm going to paint these red, and I'll just leave that black and the rest of that the way it is. I was thinking about painting these knobs, but I'm just going to leave them for now. I may paint them later, who knows. I may just get new knobs. So anyways, I'm going to get the rest of this bottom put back together. Start on this stand. That way I can start building it from the ground up. Once I get this stand painted and cleaned up and painted and all that, I can start setting everything up. I am going to put wheels on the bottom of this so I can roll it around. So that'll be next. Okay, so the bottom part is mostly put back together. I'm still waiting on a few parts, like the knobs to put on the table. I got one painting right here. Where'd it go? Door handle, I'm going to be painting. Here it is. And let's see if I can turn this around. Let's put it all back together. Haven't put oil in it yet. I'll probably wait till I get well, I may do it before I put it on the stand. Not sure yet. Still got plenty to do, so I will be putting oil in it soon just to make sure everything's sealed up. So anyways, that's where I'm at.